Welcome back. Well, now we turn our attention to a major development that directly affects thousands of Namibian road users. Our recent amendments to the Road Fund Administration Act have introduced significant changes to how vehicle license fee debts are treated, as well as new provisions for fee exemptions and relief measures. To help us unpack what this means for motorists, the Road Fund Administration, and for the broader road network, I'm joined by two executives from the RFA, that is Patricia Keeja, Executive for Strategic Services, and Alvis Kambatuku, Chief Financial Officer. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome.
Good evening.
Thank you so much for being here. Ms. Keeja, perhaps we can start with you. Perhaps you can just briefly remind our viewers to begin with what these amendment means for the ordinary vehicle owner.
Maybe if I can unpack it, it's a matter of treatment of debt. So the provisions of the amendment that came through on the 22nd of August is that how we treat prescribed debt and unprescribed debt, as well as the exemption on entry fees. So prescribed debt is those debt on license fees that is older than 3 years, and unprescribed debt is those debt on license fees that is younger than 3 years.
Okay.
And entry fees exemption is basically for entities like military, police, and for medical reasons that exemptions are given through the correct procedures. Defense also through the Ministry of Defense. We know that most of our northern neighbors are also relying on Namibia for medical services.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Kambatuku, from a financial perspective, we've heard that more than 371 million Namibian dollars in prescribed debt will be automatically written off. So that's debt older than 3 years. What does this mean for the RFA's books, and you know, how will it affect sustainability moving forward?
Yeah, no, if you look at that amount, 371 million is quite a big amount, and it represents revenue that will not be collected.
Correct.
So we are going to lose that. That will result in a cash inflow, a reduction in cash inflow for the road maintenance, rehabilitations, and new investments. So that's quite a big amount that we are going to lose. But for the fund to remain sustainable going forward, we need to tighten the debt management and collection mechanism, and also to review the enforcement mechanism as well. Yeah.
Madam Keeja, I want to talk about the implementation. How is the RFA ensuring, you know, that the public, number one, is fully informed? Also, secondly, where vehicle owners can go for assistance, particularly when it comes to now the application process?
In terms of the application process, part of it is to create awareness on the new amendments. Part of that is what we're doing today. As well as the processes, we've got our website, which has all the information regarding the processes, how we go about it. But in short, the application for unprescribed debt, there's no application fee involved. You can get the application forms from our website, as well as from all the NATIS offices countrywide, and from the RFA offices. So you submit your application. Once the application is submitted, the license fee waiver committee, which is at the RFA, will sit on the application, and then that answer on the application will be given within 90 days.
Talk to us a little bit, Mr. Kambatuku, about the uptake so far in terms of the applications that has been received. I'm sure this news has been welcomed by many.
Yes. No, we did receive some applications from various offices countrywide, and we have started with a process to review those applications, and we want to ensure that within 90 days, as we have promised, we are going to reply to each and every applicant.
One thing that many Namibians might be thinking is why the process is a 90-day process, and they're thinking, I'm just going to put in the application, you know, it's unprescribed or prescribed, and it should be easy. But why is there such a lengthy and thorough process to this?
As you are aware that these applications are submitted at various offices countrywide, NATIS offices countrywide, once they get collected and all information is provided on applications, they still need to be supplied or be delivered to Windhoek, RFA head office, and then the committee need to sit. Once the committees look at the application to make sure that all the required documents are submitted, and we make sure that we vet and make sure that everything that is required is submitted, and then recommendation is done or given to the CO. Then the CO need to give approval or reject on the applications, and then the final endorsement by the board, and then we reply back to the applicant.
Madam Keeja, I also want to talk about the RFA website and the online platforms and what resources there's available to the public, and also talk to us about how user-friendly the systems are for individuals to put through these applications digitally, because I know the digital platform is just one way that you can put through an application. Yeah.
The digital platform is our RFA website. On our RFA website, the application forms are available. You can download the application form, complete it, and then submit the application via email and deliver it to all RFA or NATIS officers, or you can also come and post that.
I'm sure that rolling out a reform such as this through the NATIS offices around the country comes with its own challenges. So talk to us about what challenges you've encountered so far at these different sites, if any.
Yeah, no, definitely you will find some challenges as the project is implemented by two institutions, and you find that members of the public go to NATIS offices and ask probably wrong people. And we also now in the process to make sure that we send our second team to make sure that all the NATIS staff members are informed, not just some few. Everyone must be aware, and when a member of the public come at any NATIS official, will be directed who to go or where to go and who to approach so that they can be able to get the right answers. Yeah.
One thing that I'd also like to know just off the bat is if an application has been put forward and after the 90 days response is received and the application was not successful, can I appeal it as the applicant? Madam Keeja?
In democracy, we always make provision for that, but every case has its own merit.
Yeah.
But we know that the applications below $1 million is within the ambit of the RFA board, but above $1 million goes to the Minister of Finance.
All right.
So when they go to the Minister of Finance, they still need to be vetted by RFA to make sure that all the required information is supplied, and also the recommendation is given by our CEO with a board to the minister to approve or to reject.
Yeah. Just lastly, Mr. Kambatuku, from the financial oversight perspective, what message do you have, to vehicle owners who still owe on unprescribed debt but are hesitant, to come forward?
No, we encourage members of the public to come forward. They don't need to hesitate or to be scared. They can approach any NATIS office countrywide or at RFA head office in Windhoek. We also have two regional offices one in Oshakati and one in Alvis. So we are encouraging them to come out so that we can be able to assist them, as we are aware that this will assist them as we were affected by COVID in the past.
Yeah.
Companies have been liquidated as well, and also some members or colleagues have passed on who still have these debts, and we want to make sure that members of the public or families, they can come out and apply on their behalf.
Fantastic. Madam Keeja, any final remarks from you this evening?
I would just want to say to vehicle owners, this is an opportunity for fair management of our debt, that relief is given on penalties and interest, and also that the prescribed debt is written off, and that members should come forth and update the vehicle license status.
Fantastic.
And this process is not having a start and a stop. Ever since the Act has been gazetted in on the 22nd of August, it's a continuous process because debt is prescribing as the days pass.
Well, thank you so much for your time this evening. Thank you for joining us here on the Daily Roundup.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
We're going to take a brief break. It's almost time to say goodbye. Not quite. We'll be right back.